Well, there are massive updates with Uber going on right now. I don't know if you've heard the news, but we're going to discuss it. And this could potentially be the end of Uber. And this is not a joke. Uber as a corporation is undergoing a lot of heat, and Uber drivers are putting on the pressure towards the company, and passengers as well have so many complaints about the rising costs of taking an Uber. And Uber drivers, I mean, with the rising cost of gas right now, it's getting absolutely absurd. So before I get started, I do want to thank our sponsor. The sponsor of today's video is Solo, which is the business app for drivers, and they actually do pay drivers a guaranteed pay. So if you go out and drive from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., for example, they're going to guarantee that you make 37 bucks and pay the difference. Right now, with our unique link, if you use it, they're going to send you 15 bucks just for signing up when you link your gig account. For everybody commenting that you didn't get your $15 yet, you need to link your gig account and then go in and type in your Venmo or PayPal. It takes about 30 seconds. There's a couple of steps there, but make sure you do all of those, and they send those out every Tuesday. So if you did it on like a Wednesday, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a couple of days. Sorry about that. But check out Solo, they're awesome. They're a great company for drivers, and they have a pay guarantee, which is really, really cool. So you can go out and drive and not have to ever worry about not getting paid, you know, a certain wage. And they have a free version nationwide as well. And check out their other versions if you'd like. You start a free trial or just sign up for the completely free version if you'd like and still get your 15 bucks. But listen to this, my friends. US inflation surges again in June, raising risks for economy. This obviously is updated from recently. They, you know, get the data from the previous month. So this is not old news. This is just you know, rates from the previous month as they, you know, do everything. US inflation surged to a new 4-decade high in June because of rising prices for gas, food, and rent, squeezing household budgets and pressuring the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates aggressively, trends that raise the risk of a recession. Uber drivers, the problem here, my friends, is not only the high rises in gas. Obviously, drivers, you know, hate, you know, it doesn't make sense to go out and drive for Uber and make 50 bucks when you're paying 45 bucks in gas. Everybody knows that. What is more of an issue is the inflation that's taking place. More and more companies, well, more companies around the country, what do they do during inflation? They raise their salaries for their employees. They raise their wages for employees. Most, you know, people get paid on an hourly wage, I believe, not salary. Maybe it's 50-50, but if you go out and you look at Chick-fil-A, for example, what do they pay for a new employee right now? It's about 17, 18 bucks an hour. And what did they pay last year? It was probably around $14 an hour. So it's gone up, you know, maybe the year before, 13. A few years ago, 12. You see a trend here. Companies are recognizing that there's a higher cost of living, a higher cost to just survive right now, to pay rent, to buy a house, to just get ahead. Even just paying for groceries, for instance. You go out and you go try to buy chicken right now, it's 6 bucks a pound. Okay, things are just going up in price, right? Even if you go to Trader Joe's, the little pre-packed salads, those used to be $2, $2.50. Now you go up, they're 4 bucks, $4.50. Everything's going up, and what companies do, and even the minimum wage, you can see in California right now, in Los Angeles, what's the minimum wage? $16.04. Okay, you remember when people were, you know, protesting, saying, we need 15 bucks an hour, and everyone was like, bro, 15 bucks an hour to flip burgers? No. It's up to 16 now, and nobody's batting an eye because inflation's crazy. Now, the problem is that Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, a lot of these gig companies just, you know, with the price of inflation, they just, whatever, we're keeping the rates the same. There's actually studies shown that Uber and Lyft's pay for drivers has pretty much stayed the same over the past several years. The cost of living, the cost of everything has been going up and up and up, including the price of gas. And Uber, instead of raising rates, they introduced a temporary fuel surcharge, which, by the way, has ended for all the Uber Eats deliveries. So if you're driving for Uber, and we have so many people commenting down below, maybe this does not apply to you, but so many people who drive for Uber say, you know, I do half Uber Eats and half Uber. You know, I do a few rides and then I do a few deliveries. And especially during the lunch hours, people aren't, you know, taking long trips. People are ordering food. So a lot of people drive for Uber and then they deliver during lunchtime, you know, and they switch off. And every single time you do an Uber Eats order, that surcharge is gone. I don't know how long it's gonna last for rideshare, but instead of Uber, you guys, you know, they're smart. They're really smart about underpaying their drivers. Like, how can we avoid raising rates for drivers? Well, we're introduce a temporary fuel surcharge, and then, you know, we're gonna take it away once gas prices go down. And that fuel surcharge, that was your raise that you should have received due to inflation, but instead they're introducing it as a temporary. It's so messed up. So I just want to make this video because I don't know how long this is going to last, and you know, to the point where, you know, gas is going up to $7-8 a gallon. Rent prices here in California, you cannot get a 2-bedroom apartment under $3,000. You know, in Southern California, Orange County, Los Angeles, it's ridiculous. And I don't just see how drivers are even like surviving, especially the full-time drivers, unless they got WorkSolo, which, by the way, the pay guarantee for WorkSolo is only available, we gotta go to their homepage for this. It's only available in these areas: Seattle, Miami, Orlando, Tampa. So if you're in an area, you can sign up for this right now. Now, if you're not in this area, it's super important that you sign up for their free version or their $3.99 a month version, either one, because the more people who sign up in that area, the faster they're gonna be able to expand to that area, because they need a bunch of drivers before they can introduce the pay guarantee, because they use data of previous drivers. So please do us all a favor, sign up for the free version. Again, you're gonna get 15 bucks just for signing up for free. Takes a few minutes, and you get your $15 Venmo, PayPal, whatever. Buy yourself a few cups of coffee. But yeah, guys, wanted to make this video. Let me know your thoughts. I will have a link down below to sign up for Solo. Should be the first one. If not, it should be a couple down below. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know, do you think like drivers can still survive out there with the rising prices in gas? I mean, the prices of gas right now, they have plummeted. The gas prices, oh, is this a video we're watching here? US gas prices plummet nearly 50 cents in a month. And Joe Biden is saying, oh yeah, you know, thanks to me, gas prices are falling. Gas prices are falling. Did you not realize that gas prices have been up like crazy? Let's listen to this.
In gas prices. Well, first, good evening, and Lawrence, thank you for having me. I think your chart shows it well. Just a few weeks ago, we were at $5 on average.
I have to say, because this is MSNBC and because they're so incredibly biased, I am gonna assume that they're gonna be, Joe Biden's doing an amazing job with our economy. The gas has dropped so low. Do you realize that last month it was $7 and now it's $6.50? What are you celebrating?
Gasoline in the United States. And if you remember, Lawrence, we saw all the, a lot of hyperbolic headlines of gas.
Why is this guy smiling? I hate when people smile like this. Like he thinks this is a joke. This is not a joke, this is a reality. Okay, a lot of people cannot afford to drive for a living.
Hyperbolic headlines of gasoline was at $5, which predictions that it was going to 6 or 7, or some even called it for $8. Oil was at 122, I believe, and today it's at about 101. So we've seen the fastest decline of gasoline and oil prices in over a decade. So it's been quite...
Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing anything near $4.49 in California. And in LA, it's $6.49. I don't know. What did they just pick the lowest gas price in the country and show that as their headline? I'm sorry, I can't listen to this guy anymore. This is pissing me off. Okay, this is a reality. This is nothing to celebrate that gas prices have plummeted 50 cents when they just went up $3. It's nothing to celebrate. So I'm gonna end the video here. I don't know about $3, maybe I'm exaggerating. It's gone up $2 and then it's dropped 50 cents, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna end the video there before I throw my computer out the window. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, sign up for Solo with a link down below if you'd like. Otherwise, you guys are awesome and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.